First time the guys in the audience smiled.
Yeah.
And the back were like,
Well,
what?
Do the guest hosts get some Molson or what?
You get, no, you do not.
No, we do not.
No,
Okay.
you do not.
It's
you
your
get to talk
You're on your
about
own.
this lovely vignette. So we want to talk a little bit about adding some textures to your neutrals. So we talked a little bit about mixing up the color palette with Tamara.
Yeah.
And we want to add to the texture
well,
to it.
since you and a few people in the audience were a little freaked out on the orange and the green, a little bit, big commitment. It's not a lot of money, big commitment. Please, everybody, open their minds to me. We thought that we would take your neutral homes that you have right now and we'd add a little color in discreetly.
Okay.
So, color for spring, teal, big color. So we had the green, we had the orange, and then the teal. This is probably, how many people would go with this be beyond the other ones?
I would probably choose this first.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Oh.
would.
Okay, forget about the 2 segments before. Anyway, this is called Teal from Benjamin Moore. And then I added in this wallpaper, which is Marimekko. And you know Marimekko, it's an old design company. And again, you can get this at newwall.com. Call Maria, she's the best person to work for. She'll have the installer come in, measure your house up. You just sit there and have coffee or a martini.
Very
and
nice.
they'll transition your house. But I love this just because of the graduated color. I think it's really, really interesting.
It's very calming. There's something very so subtle about the color change there. It's beautiful.
So you can see the neutral tones and the digitization in that. And we wanted to repeat that also. This is all from IKEA. The carpet's from IKEA, the chairs from IKEA. And you can see in the carpet, we've got a 2-tone of beige, natural, gray, light gray. That all kind of, calmly calms everybody. Everybody in the studio is calm now.
Yeah, very calm.
They're not freaking out over the color.
Yeah, don't nap. Don't be too calm.
Yeah, don't nap. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to pull that again in the trendy Ecot weave style pillows made in Canada.
Yes. Are these also IKEA?
No, these are Teatro Verde.
Teatro Verde, very beautiful.
But made in Canada.
Yeah,
We don't say
important.
we
I
don't
like
get to say that very often.
I know.
So I'm very proud when we do. So come on, Canada, let's make some more stuff.
That's right.
And I've put
Now, how about this nice, beautiful color combination?
Well, this is interesting because this is a ginger jar, and I'm kind of famous for making lamps out of almost everything.
Right.
I might even make a lamp out of you one day, Tracy Moore.
Like to see you try.
We got to get you taxidermied up. So this is when that day comes, I want her as a lamp. What can I say? See? Look, it should look pretty good, right?
Not bad.
You'd be a standing lamp.
That's right.
So this is a ginger jar, but look how fabulous. And all you'd have to do is drill a hole in the bottom, put a tube in, and the electrical kit you can get at Canadian Tire, and turn it into a lamp. If you cannot find the lamp of your dreams or the lamp that will work into your environment, make one.
Make one. I love it.
Yes.
It's a very nice, substantial base, and we all know that you can just fix up your lamp by getting a new shade. So the sky's the limit in terms of what you can find for shades. That's great.
And you can recover it with fabric as well. Any pattern, any color.
See, this is definitely something that I think people would go for, and there's nothing wrong with your last 2 sets, okay? But this is,
It was the eggs.
I could do this.
I got covered in eggs last time. I don't know why.
Okay, so we want to talk a little bit about floral now. We talked about floral. We know Teatro does floral.
Yes.
But you said silks earlier. Still very much in style.
Good silks.
And so you can mix some good silks with some real. So you have some faux, you have some real, and no one is any the wiser. Right?
Right. Let's show people, right? So blossoms and flowering branches are coming out right now. It's the season for it. But these ones aren't fully blooming. And for my set, I wanted it to look a little bit fuller. So this is like a cherry blossom stem that's a faux one from HomeSense. And we just mix them together. And they blend really, really easily and well. And it gives you that oomph.
Right.
And then you can.
So it fills the silk ones really fill out the real. I want to know, is there anything that's very passé or very gauche if you say it's faux? Can you have a faux tree?
You can. It's all about the quality, and it's about you dusting the darn thing. Let me tell you something.
Cleaning them.
My grandmother had silks that you could light a match to, and they go up like And it's about the way things are styled. Now, Tamara's done that in a very modern vase, and it's all about stems. It's not about filler and. Do you remember all those? Do you remember those arrangements? It was all that stuff
a lot of stuff.
This, that.
Right. Like too much, touching it up. And what I love is when you can buy the faux stems individually, my preference is to tend to use all of one thing in a vase. That keeps it simple.
Okay.
And then my other favorite trick for cleaning them, I don't know what you do, but I like compressed air.
Yeah, I do blow dryer.
blow dryer, compressed
Compressed
cans.
air
Those
is very
things you use
fancy
to
and
clean
expensive.
your keyboard. Well,
you can get those little aerosol cans that you do for the keyboard, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it blows all the dirt out.
Don't they cost money though?
Well, yeah, they cost
I just
something.
use hair dryer.
Or use the hair dryer.
Okay. I'm just kidding. You
Super
can do
cheap if
either.
you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so try and stick with maybe one sort of element so that it looks less like busy and crazy and cluttered.
Yeah, and
mix
then
in a bit of real, which will help boost up the it looking sort of real. And what else do we need to know about?
Well, I think that, I mean, the nice thing is too, they last, right? Obviously.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it's like it
that
saves
part
you
of
money
it.
because you don't have to keep going out and buying fresh. And then as
Rose,
the reels,
come on in here as we finish this up. We've got no more time left, do we? Isn't that beautiful? Do you like it?
Beautiful.
You should have brought some s'mores
I know, I
chocolate
should have.
layer cake.
I've been
Where
enjoying
are you
it.
doing?